everybody. This is Indy, Reality of Love. Lenny is on his way. He just had to step out for a minute. We're here tonight. Welcome back for everyone who's been waiting. Hello, Miss Josephine, by the way. I decided we're going to have a conversation on here, and you need to call in. For those of you who don't know what Reality of Love is, it is just that, reality of love. We talk about everything from relationship topics, sex topics, every type of relationship, you name it. And tonight we have a good one. Shout outs to Sierra for this one. I don't know how you thought about this one. Can men fake an orgasm? I say, of course, but I'm not a man. So before the show, we had some background going in conversation, and it got really juicy. And, it's going to be a good night, to say the least. I don't know how much of on topic we're going to stay. Oh, there's Mr. Green. But, yeah, I know ladies, we fake it all the time. Whatever.
I know what you're talking about.
Mr. Green, introduce yourself. Yes.
Lenny Green, y'all. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Thank you for joining us once again for another special edition. Of Reality of Love. Reality of Love. We want to go to the love lines because
you need to je ne sais me.
Oh, I need to je ne sais. When we do this behind the scenes stuff, we do it with class. And as I invite you to,
that's what you call it.
This is what class.
This is called class.
This is called class.
That's the new word for wine.
Oh, class. Yep.
Okay.
Because wine is classy.
Okay, he didn't even fill up my classy cup.
Oh,
but okay.
Oh, no. Let me.
No. I mean,
I'll fill it up.
Oh, I can get the hand from Vito.
So look, we started off a pretty interesting topic.
Yes, we did.
And it's been getting some interesting responses. As a matter of fact, I'll continue to read some of the information that got pulled off of AskMen.com on a survey of how often men fake.
Okay.
But we got a whole bunch of folks on the line, so we want to get to them and see exactly what they're talking about. Sierra, who's on the line? Greg. Okay, Greg. Brother Greg. Greg?
Hey,
Hello?
how you doing, Lenny? How you doing this evening? Hello, Lenny?
Sorry.
Hello, Lenny?
I kind of hear Greg. Let me see.
Hey, Greg.
Hello?
Sorry about that, man.
Hello, how you doing, Lenny?
I'm good, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for reaching out to me. I got a beautiful young lady sitting next to me. Her name is Indy. Say hello to Indy, Greg.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Hi. How are you? Nice to meet you. Well, nice to hear you.
Nice to hear you.
So, Greg, can we actually fake orgasms, and have you done that?
Yes, I have.
What?
Yeah, because what happened was I was with a young lady that wasn't really into that much, and basically a question of mind over matter. You have to think about it.
Wow.
She was so I guess moist on there, but she didn't know the difference.
Wow.
Come on, man. I find that so hard to believe, though, Greg.
It was just one of those things that I thought it was going to be better than what it was, but it didn't turn out that way. So I basically wanted it to be quickly over. So.
Oh my goodness. Well, wait.
How
quickly were you? How far into it were you to realize how bad it was? Like, how bad?
I must have been the first 15, 20 minutes. But, she was having such a good time. I didn't want to, basically, disappoint her. So I just went on with it for the act itself.
Wow.
But it just wasn't my thing. And I didn't want to, make her feel bad. So I just said, you know what? I'll just let her be happy and just to be over with it and be done. And it won't happen again.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I just said, let it be. But men can do it because, like I said, some women are into it so much that women always complain about men being either preemies or 2-minute brothers. But
right, but maybe it's just...
A lot of brothers ain't like that.
Wow. Okay, I have a really personal question.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's really personal, and it comes from my own personal view as well, but... I'm going to ask, were you wearing a condom?
Yes, no, it wasn't.
Wow, so that means it was really whack.
I was with her for a while.
Okay.
We was with each other for quite a while. So we was very comfortable with each other's sexual histories and all that.
But see,
sometimes that hinders things.
It wasn't like that.
I know.
But then as it went further, it just was a real turn off, and I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Wow. Okay.
So I ended it in the next future. I ended the relationship, but it was a big turn off for me because it was not the main thing, but it was important to me not to pretend anymore. I didn't want to pretend like that anymore.
Right.
Hey, Greg, I want to bring a young lady in to kind of get engaged with the conversation. Her name is Kiana. Kiana, are you with me? Kiana?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, Kiana. I have a young man on the line. His name is Greg, Kiana.
Okay.
So say hello to Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, how you doing?
And,
good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And Kiana, I have a young lady sitting next to me, my co-host. Her name is Indy. Say hello to Kiana, Indy.
Hi, Kiana. How are you?
Hi, Indy.
Hi. Uh-oh, she's about to go in. I can tell.
Well, I need to find out. So do you feel that men can fake orgasms, Kiana?
Absolutely.
Really? You're the first woman that said that.
Absolutely.
Because Greg said that he's definitely done that. So tell me, how can you tell?
It's not necessarily that you can tell or not. It's just the fact that maybe he had a lot on his mind. Maybe he wasn't that attracted to the girl.
Uh-huh.
But at some point, some men have to do it because they don't want to hurt the girl's feelings.
That's what he just said.
And then you're not checking the condom after you finish, so you don't know.
So,
in fact, you were using a condom.
But let me interject, though, because Greg had just said that he was with this young lady for quite some time, right, Greg?
Yes.
And you said you didn't use a condom.
No, I didn't.
So
he's comfortable with sexual history.
So when you don't use a condom, Kiana, I mean, wouldn't you ladies be able to tell even quicker that he faked it? Because there was nothing coming out.
Well, in that instance, of course.
Right.
I don't see how that happened unless he was maybe intoxicated. I don't know.
Or he didn't pull out.
Which was it, Greg? Were you intoxicated or you didn't pull out?
No, I wasn't intoxicated. I didn't pull out at all. I just kept on going.
Oh, okay.
Like I said.
Was she intoxicated?
She was very moist, and she didn't know the difference.
Wow.
Oh.
Neither one of us, we don't drink.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
So it just wasn't a good, I mean, I felt bad about it, but at the same time, I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I just went along with the act itself. And then I told myself after that I wasn't going to do that anymore.
Was that the only horrible thing or thing that was wrong in the relationship?
Yeah, it was pretty much that because we had a good relationship, we had a lot in common, but, to cap it off, the sex to me, if I was really into you and I really want to be with you, I want to be, sexually stimulated as well as intellectually, and it has to match, and it wasn't there. And I didn't want to just, be going on with I was going to be happy, and, I want to be faking it and be phony and all that, so I just said, let me let it end.
So Kiana, I just want to know, so you've had a man in your life who actually faked it. Did you know, or did you kind of went along with it?
I don't think that I've been with a man that faked it, but I just believe that men fake it. I don't believe that I've been with one that faked
it. Okay, yeah, you don't want to put yourself under the bus on that one.
I'm not too confident, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. No, I understand. When you bring it, you bring it. I got you.
I mean, really and truly, there's nothing to be ashamed of. If you're the woman and he's not satisfied, I'm sure that's not the only person you've been with or gonna be with. It just means that you all don't have chemistry. Like some people feel chemistry, but when they get together sexually, they just don't bond well for all sorts of reasons.
And guess what? And the guy will never get a return visit. Trust me when I tell you, he will not get that return visit. If he gets if he has a limp dick, and I'm keeping it real, if he gets limped, she might be cool the first time, but not second and third, fourth time. He's not gonna get that many chances. Am I wrong, Kiana?
Kiana's gone. Kiana. So I guess you're right.
I just want to say this, Lenny, it's one-sided though. When the man doesn't produce, the woman will dog the man.
Oh, no question.
When a woman, when the man is not, feeling the woman, then it's okay. It seems to be a green pass. It's okay.
You know what? Give us something, y'all.
I'm going to let you have that, brother. Greg, you're absolutely right. Thanks for calling, man.
Thanks for that, though, Greg.
Good night, guys.
You too, brother. You got to give it to the brother, man. He told it like it was.
You know what? Give us something. Like, you all at least give us that. We take so much of your, like, give us that.
Y'all y'all be throwing it, too, slamming it.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
Wait, did you do that? Oh, hi, Kiana. Be a gentleman about it, you know?
Gentlemen, hold on.
What?
Look, it's about hot, steamy, passionate love. We ain't
You
doing
hope. You hope it's
well,
about that.
Of course. I mean, that is the hope. And if you do have the right person who gives you that exchange like that, then that's a wonderful thing.
Well, remember what we said last week. It's in the mind first.
Let's go to the love lines and get another call.
Okie dokie.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, how are you this evening?
We're good.
We're great.
We're good. I'm joined by Indy, my co-host on this. We're on line right now. We're not on the air. We're online on the Quiet Storm and on LennyGreen.com. So everyone who is watching us can actually hear you at the same time, Mary. So let me be open and honest with you. Has a man ever faked an orgasm with you?
Yes.
And you knew?
Ooh, and you knew
it?
Yes. Especially if you be with a man who really don't like you and you're forcing him to have sex with you. It's possible. It has happened to me more than once or twice.
Lying.
And I couldn't believe it until I experienced it. The man get up after having sex with a hard dick, wipe it off. Ooh, did it feel good? I came. It never came.
You knew he didn't come.
Wow.
I knew he didn't come.
You see,
I knew he didn't come. It was like he really didn't even enjoy it. He was just faking the funk. And that's what he did.
See, he was a terrible actor.
Right.
See,
wait. Was he acting or was he being honest with you, though?
He wasn't being honest.
Oh.
He was lying the whole time, and he swore he was doing this and doing that. He wasn't doing anything. He was faking the funk, like I said.
Wow.
see, he gave her the impression that he came, but
Absolutely.
she knew that he didn't
that it was
come.
oh so good, it was this, it was that. No. And it's happened more than one time. Men can fake orgasms. Yes, it is possible. It has happened.
Okay, so did you try and have a conversation with him to find out, like, why?
I really think the man really didn't like the person that much, and he just do it just because she kept begging for it. He really didn't want to do it. It was like he was pressured into having sex, but he really didn't want to do it.
I see.
And men do that. If they really not in the mood and you force them, they will fake it.
Wow.
Hey, Mary, thank you for being honest with us
thank
tonight.
you, Mary.
Appreciate the call tonight.
Absolutely. Have a good evening.
You
Thank
too,
you.
baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Welcome inside of the reality of love. We're taking
That
the
was
calls
real.
tonight on Love Line. We got Sanday. Sanday.
Hello?
Hi, Sanday. How are you?
No, this is Kiana again.
Oh, Kiana.
Yes.
Well, Kiana, I was talking just a moment ago, and when I was talking, we couldn't hear you. I was saying that a woman is not going to be that kind for a guy who can't produce the second, third, fourth time. Like if he has a limp, I'm gonna keep it real. If he has a limp dick 2-3 times, you ain't giving him 4, 5, 6 times.
No, not at all.
See,
Absolutely
I told you.
not.
Okay, and that's fine, but the debate was you all actually will lie and just, make nice for the lady.
But see,
and I said that's fine.
Give
us something, because
don't. My position is, Kiana, I don't think men can really fake an orgasm. I think a woman, if I'm inside of you, right, how I feel, whether we've been together for a long time or not. You know when something's inside of you, right? And if it's not, if the moment is not gelling the right way and our chemistry is off, and you feel me get soft, or there's no way that you're not going to be able to tell that I climaxed. There's no way.
I mean, if you know your person,
I know me. Forget about knowing the person. I know me. If she's not exciting to me, I'm not coming to the party. Which means,
are you just gonna pull out at that point and just be like, listen?
That he says yes.
It's not working for me.
Yep.
And not care about her feelings at all?
No, I care about her feelings. Hopefully she can do some other tricks or some other things to kind of get me really back into it.
Wow. Oh, so you're willing to start over?
Yeah, I'll give her another chance. I mean, let's get a little more freaky. Sometimes you got to do that.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
But if it doesn't happen, the party's over and everyone is going home.
Okay.
Wow.
That's the way it is. But, Kiana, thank you for calling back, and thank you for engaging in this crazy conversation with us tonight. Appreciate you, baby.
Bye. Have a good night.
Have a good night. The reality of love, baby, tonight. Men faking orgasms. That's what we're talking about tonight, and we need to just...
I want to go in depth, though. I want to know Oh, wow.
Roz.
Rob from upstate New York. What's going on?
Hey, Brother Rob. How you feel, man?
I'm doing good. If guys finally get the opportunity to check out the show ever since you guys made the switch.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Appreciate that, man. Say hello to Indy, Rob.
Hey, Indy.
Hi, Rob.
I always keep missing you guys when you're on the cam. I keep missing that every time, you know. But I finally get the opportunity to see it.
You're watching us as we speak.
Yep.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that in a great way. Rob is a cool dude. Met Rob out of New Jersey once. Rob came all the way down from upstate.
Came to an event?
Nice. Just was chilling. It's an after-work event. So I appreciate that, Rob. Never forgot that.
Nice.
Yeah, no problem.
That's Vito.
That was Vito, man.
Vito, I was sending him messages on Facebook like, hey, dude, I'm on the line, you know?
That's right. Hey, man, you know what we're talking about tonight, men faking orgasms. Can a man fake it? Have you ever faked an orgasm?
No.
Oh, don't lie.
Hey, look, I believe him.
No, seriously, I never have. No.
Wow.
I'm usually very much I don't like to fake it with anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, who does? Who does, really?
Who does? Women. Women do.
We don't like to fake it.
You know what? I'm starting to think y'all like to fake it.
No, we absolutely don't. We are in love with intimacy, and we want it to be romantic and passionate, and we want our partners to gel with us. We don't want someone who's crap, and we don't want to fake it.
Hey, Rob, follow me on this, and let me know if you agree or not. I say if a man is not making you satisfied and making you able to reach an orgasm, why don't you teach the man what would turn you on, as opposed so that way you have to get out of the world of faking it.
Okay.
Do you agree with that, Rob?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, because, I agree with also what Indy is saying, that, we want to get it in, we want to make sure that woman understands how it all goes down. I don't want to have her, faking it.
Right.
That's what it comes down to,
Exactly. It becomes monotonous.
I think you get one go around and it's not great, and then the second go around, if it's not great, then you contemplate teaching.
No, you don't.
Or showing.
Maybe
you should.
Do, but a lot of women don't, I don't think. And that's why the problem just keeps going on and on and on. Then she'll get tired of this guy not hitting her spot.
Well, you know what? It depends on the level of commitment of the relationship. If you're just dating someone and this is new and this is a quickie, then you might not invest the time. But if this is someone I really like, and that's the only thing that's missing, I'm going to show you. I have to. It is my duty of my heart to show you.
Rob, tell me. Now, you've dated ladies.
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
The funny thing is I haven't. Doing the perfect album side that one time didn't really do much justice, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what? No, Did I miss something? You don't date? He doesn't date?
You don't date at all?
I haven't dated anyone in my life. That's the funny thing. I've had my little, my little one shotters, but I haven't really done anything dating wise.
So you're a relationship guy?
Yeah, I'm looking for something like that. Yeah.
Wow, man. You know what? I never knew that.
You noticed why I wanted to be your man for my perfect album side last year. That was basically a clear as ever message,
Wow.
Okay, clear this up for me because I'm all the way confused right now. So you don't want to date, you just want to go into a relationship with someone?
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm all confused. But nonetheless, no, I would like to date. I mean, it's just, you got to start somewhere before you get to, point A to point B, you know?
You're going to get to know the person, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aww.
So you're looking for a relationship?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna keep you on our list. We're gonna have some events and small intimate events, and it might be a singles night. So
singles night is a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
For us
and not only that. I mean, it's just obviously, as much as I get to come down to Jersey like that one time. I mean, it's like those are once if the stars align that I get to come down, but because, like I said, it's quite a hike to come from upstate New York, like 2+ hours.
Well, that means
2 hours.
We have to work out something, so we do something like outside.
That's commitment.
That is.
That's commitment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so hoping that you guys do, like a live, broadcast like you used to do on Kissing After Dark. But
where would you like for us to do A Quiet Storm? Because it's called A Quiet Storm now. So
yeah, I know you're on BLS now, and that's obviously the historical precedence. I knew about that.
Yes, sir. So
that's obvious.
What would be now? I know you're upstate New York. So if we did something like in Connecticut, Stamford, Connecticut, something like that, would that work for you? Or?
I've been to Connecticut. I mean, I could, play with the idea on that, or Jersey, obviously. But
okay.
I mean, I can't go too much with Newark. Sometimes that is a risky area, and I don't want to,
It's risky for all of us,
Rob. I went down there the one time. I'm kind of like,
I love it.
Newark, it's kind of like, see the news. I'm like, I don't know, man.
I understand, man. Well, look, brother, I always appreciate hearing from you. I see all of your tweets, man, and I see when you post up.
It took me a while. It took me a while to, turn the corner, as I was always a Kissing After Dark loyalist and more of an Ennis loyalist because, Hot 97, then jump into Kiss when my maturity, music taste, switched. And then, obviously what happened earlier this year and everything, the culture, the shock value of that. And it was like, I don't think I can do it. And then it's kind of like,
I love it.
I'm going to jump in with both feet.
Hey, Rob, I'm glad that you were venturesome to follow me over to WBLS. And, hey, this is the new home, man, and we're going to make it exciting and fulfilling for you in many ways. So this is just the beginning. We've just begun to have a great time.
Yep.
All right? Thanks for calling, though, Rob, man. And stay connected with me, all right? And Vito, okay?
Of course. So it hasn't. It's all the same.
Thank you, brother.
I'll talk to you. Have a good night, Lenny.
Have a great weekend.
All right.
Reality of Love, Lenny Green, Indy Smith.
He's so sweet.
We're talking about, can a man fake an orgasm? Vernell.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Sorry for the wait, man. Thank you for being patient. Say hello to Indy.
Say that again.
I have a beautiful young lady with me. Her name is Indy. Say hello to Indy, Vernell.
How you doing, Indy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm blessed.
Oh, I hear that.
Now, Vernell, you're not going to tell me that you're one of these cats that faked an orgasm, are you?
Well, Lenny, to be honest, as a medical professional, it can be done.
Oh.
Wait, you come from a whole new different perspective.
Wait. He went around the question, but he got in. So
he also said as a medical professional. So what do you do for a living?
Well, actually, I'm an ultrasound tech.
Okay.
So it can be done. I mean, it's not often, but it can be done.
And medically speaking, how can this be done?
Please tell me.
Okay. First of all, your mind controls everything. So basically, it's like picture this: if you're in a bedroom and you're about to be intimate, and you go through all the foreplay and all that good stuff. If you direct your mind towards somewhere else, and your mind is not really there, or you just not into it, it can be done. You enjoying yourself, don't get me wrong, but it can be done.
See,
I actually have been done. I done it once.
How are you enjoying yourself?
Huh?
How are you enjoying yourself, but you're not there?
Well, you know what? Because guys have this thing. The women always suspect that a man's going to be. You don't want to be known as a 2-minute man. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you learn how to do things differently.
Okay.
You know what, man? I can't. When I'm focused, when that moment happens to me, my all of my attention is right there. And if I was to go elsewhere, this is me personally, and obviously, from what you're sharing with us, this is what a lot of men do. But if my focus went elsewhere, I probably wouldn't be into it, and I probably would lose the erection.
Yeah, understandable. But I mean, it's like I'm not saying that you're not totally not there. It's like the women are one of the complaints that I hear a lot, especially in my field and stuff like that. And you'll have a couple come in and they'll be arguing about something. And they'll be like, "Oh, but when we intimate, you're over there watching TV." See?
Oh wow!
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
It's
really
true,
disengaged.
And I've heard it, and I'm like, you coming in here to have an exam done, and you're arguing about intimacy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
You're special, but it is what it is.
Man, well, brother, thank you for sharing some light and a different perspective for us. Appreciate the call, Fernell. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless.
God bless. It's the reality of love. Lenny Green, Indy Smith holding you down every Thursday night from 11 to midnight. We do it just like this. We're talking about men faking orgasms. I say a man can't fake an orgasm.
Well,
and I'm going to stand on that.
I guess that
the Dr. Bob Lee is in the room. Just
another doctor. Thank goodness.
Another doctor.
Let's find this out.
Have you ever faked an orgasm? Yes or no?
I've never faked no. I couldn't. I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
You can't.
I can't. I never thought about it.
Not forget about even thinking about it, because that would be in a different direction.
Wait, what? Wait. I can't. Okay, so you say you can't. I never even thought about it. So that means you've had great experiences where you couldn't. Okay, is this all right? Is this a physical thing?
Yeah,
this is my
for
thing.
me
Is this a physical thing or an integrity thing?
I think. Okay, I'm going to speak for me.
Okay,
it's a physical thing. If I'm not if it's not good, it's not good for her. It's not good for me. It ain't happening. I'm not.
So then your integrity kicks in, and basically it's okay. I'm not going to fake this. I'm not going to allow her to think that I'm enjoying this. My body, I'm going to pay attention to my body. I'm giving in. I surrender. Let's try something else.
Try something else.
I'm trying to picture it.
I'm gonna give it a name. Lenny Jr. is not even waking up. Because you just are not bringing nothing to the party,
and you don't even think about it because
I've never really thought about faking an orgasm, because you always try to give it your all to try to satisfy the person that you're with.
Okay, so it's an integrity.
But I suppose it can be done because women can do it. I think guys can and get it done, but I think a woman can tell because there's a whole lot to it. A woman can tell if that's going on like that.
And you know what, Doctor? There was a couple of women that called up tonight and said that they definitely could tell.
Yeah.
And then there was a few men that called up and said they have definitely did it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's surprising. I gave all the men who did it, I gave them their Oscar, because it takes a great deal of acting and convincing the other person that you came. It's different. Like with a woman, you guys don't have a muscle that has to be erect. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's all mental for men. It's all visual for men.
It's mental for us also.
It's mental for you too. Okay.
It's not so much visual, but it's definitely mental.
But there's nothing in your body that has to rise to the occasion to perform. We have something that has to rise to the occasion.
But what if you've already risen and you're in the act and you're bored as hell?
Well, see, I don't get bored because I don't get bored because I do other things within the infrastructure. You follow what I'm saying?
So what makes it not
I'm being
happen?
diplomatic about it.
What makes it not happen? You're not bored, but she's boring?
Or she might, well, you know what? She might dry. She might get dry. Maybe the position is a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different things that could be scenarios.
I think people can get it mixed up when the woman is really, really reaching that point, and the guy is going to try to go, oh, yeah, go ahead, and make them think that they're coming with them, but they're not ready to come yet.
Okay.
You mean the guy?
So is it okay to use these coming and going things?
Absolutely. Coming and going. The comings and goings-ons.
The other male voice in the background is Dr. Bob Lee from WBLS, all right?
Let's go to
okay, so you don't have to like come along with me. Come when you're ready. But if you're not feeling it, I mean, you know.
If I'm not feeling it, little Lenny's out the door.
Has it ever been a time when little Lenny was out of the door?
Yeah.
And what did you say? What did you do? Did it get better, or was that just no chemistry? That just didn't. It wasn't a good, match.
No comment.
This person might be watching right now.
I cannot get into
it.
No. The person's not watching. It's hard to describe. you try different things. You try other things to kind of, try other things. I'm never watching a TV.
I know, that's really weird.
I don't understand how a person could watch a TV when I'm
odd.
Totally focused on the person that I'm with. You know what I mean? And I would hope that the person is totally focused and into me just as much as I'm into her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because look, there's plenty of things to do. You know, if you're not in the intercourse moment, that's where foreplay comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and oral is a great thing. You know,
does foreplay even exist? Foreplay is like chivalry. Is it dead?
Well, you know what? It is dead. It is dead with young cats, I think. I think Dr. Bob Lee might be able to echo in or support this. I mean, for the mature man, a mature man knows how to really enhance the moment if he has studied very, very well.
Right. That's not an age. Maturity is not. We're not putting a chronological age on that.
But a lot of cats who may not have gotten the experience or the awareness or the perspective on how to please a woman, they don't know anything about. It's just this,
right?
And it's not just that. It really is. There's more to it. I mean, making love and sexing, or making love and just having lustful moments, are two different things. And I believe in making love. You know, I mean, I think that's important for couples. Making love. We got to get out of. I mean, it's great to just fuck. If you may want to just have a quickie, you just want to fuck, but you also have to know the importance of making love.
Well, actually, that's great if you do have love. It's better. It's so much better.
It really is.
It really is.
We got a cat on the line who's a truck driver. Kevin, the truck driver. How you feel, brother? How you feel?
Hey, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. Where you traveling at with your truck tonight, man?
I'm on the turnpike. I'm on my way to Lodi.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Kevin, the truck driver, I want you to say hello to a beautiful lady, my co-host, Indy Smith. Say hello to Kevin, the truck driver.
Hello, Miss Smith. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Listen, would it be inappropriate for me to ask if you like honk your horn? I'm sorry, I just get a kick out of that. Woohoo!
You know what, Kevin? I think she just climaxed on that one.
I love it. No bacon. No bacon.
If he's in there choking his chicken.
Okay, I can't.
That was an interesting topic tonight.
Hey, man, this is a very interesting topic. Now, let me ask you something, Kevin. Do you feel a man can fake an orgasm?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did it?
Not intentionally.
What? Well.
But see, sometimes, I've been like this. It's sometimes where you don't try so hard, but you just can't get there, so you just collapse and they think you did, but you didn't.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, okay.
So they accuse you of, yes, you did, and you be like, no, I didn't. You just couldn't, reach it, ran out of gas, And they'll swear to God that you did this, but you didn't.
Wow.
See, I think, personally, Kevin, I think the woman would know if we didn't climax, but...
Well, sometimes. But then sometimes they really don't,
Well, let me ask you this, though. If a woman doesn't climax, right? If a woman is not climaxing and you try to fake it like you climax, wouldn't she know that you didn't climax? If she didn't climax already, right? And wouldn't you think the woman would know that you didn't come off?
Not all the time. But like I say,
really?
Sometimes you can try, and just don't get there, and then you just get exhausted. And they'll think that you did, but you really didn't. And it happens both ways, whether you're dressed up or whether you're not.
That's deep, brother. That's real deep.
So, then they be like, let's see, get off me, So, hey, but it happens. I mean, it happens. And a lot of times they really think that you did, and then you can do it to a time where you just, okay, and you can take it, but a lot of times I don't think they know the difference.
Well, that's deep, brother. Well, man, hey, brother Kevin, I appreciate your feedback. You always have a very insightful perspective on everything, brother. And thank you. Hey, man.
Oh, thank you.
Have a great weekend, Kev. My man. This is the reality of love. God bless you.
All right, bye-bye.
as I was saying to you a little earlier, Indy, AskMen.com, they did this survey about, how often do men fake orgasms? They said when a man realizes he isn't going to orgasm, faking it may seem like a good idea. In 2010, the University of Kansas study of male and female college students, 10% of the men confess to climaxing. And half of those guys said they did it because they didn't want to hurt their partner's feelings, as we heard a little earlier tonight. You know what? Obviously, there's a lot of great men who have faked the funk, like you ladies.
Well, like he was just saying, it's not bad all the time. Maybe you're just not there, or it can't happen, so you don't want to make your partner feel bad, so you fake it.
Well, it seems like those are the same reasons that we've heard from women.
Right.
That, that's why they fake the orgasm, because they don't want to hurt their partner's feelings. And that's commendable. I do say, though, that it's a thin line between love and hate, because I understand you don't want to hurt the person's feelings, but I do feel that you should educate them and direct them into learning your body, and only you know what turns you on. Now, whether you want to expose that to them, maybe it requires that person to do something to you, and you didn't get to that level in the relationship or in that love-making session with that person, but you know what turns you on in order for you to reach your level of fulfillment. And if this person is a person that you're building with and you're bonding with, then why not share? I'm not talking about a casual date. No, I'm saying if a relationship.
A relationship.
Why not share what works, even if it requires, hey, look, we may need a toy. So you need a toy. I know that's a little sensitive, fellas, because there's some macho men that no, I ain't bringing a toy into the bedroom. Nah, that messes up.
You don't have to use it on you, but
But that's still for a man. Some men. Look, I think as I get older, I've learned to appreciate toys as well. Because they enhance the moment.
Okay, they enhance the moment and they give you a break.
Oh wow!
I was just saying,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Give you a break. The breaks are good.
No, breaks are great.
Trust me.
In that case, you need a briefcase full of stuff.
No, trust me. Breaks are good. Even for women, breaks are good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
And these are the breaks.
You're right.
Okay, so you went somewhere with that. You were talking about being honest about, what you like and the whole communication factor.
Well, if you're with somebody who you're going to be with for a while.
This is the thing.
Serious relationship.
We as humans don't disclose everything in the beginning very often. You have some people that disclose everything, and you have people that disclose very little. And I think when it comes to sex, I've always stated and said that, your sexuality is very important in terms of like your development. Yeah. It's huge. It really is. If you're not comfortable with your sexuality or your level of being comfortable with having sex, talking about sex, you shouldn't be having it, because that means you're going to do something you're not going to be aware. You're just doing it just to do it. That's scary to me. But if you're able to disclose the things that you like about sex and the things that you don't like, not even intercourse so much. You might be a man that just likes to watch. Before I even touch you, I just want to watch you. I'm not a freak.
Yes, you are.
Well, but you know what? And what's wrong with that? If you just want to watch and that gets you going and you want to watch me, you should be comfortable telling me that. So then when we do get it, bam, it's on.
Well, true. You know what? This is where the communication comes in. So
disclosure, people.
Right. And a lot of people are not obviously giving that kind of disclosure to their other people. And then I guess that may be a way for them to use some form of escapism, and they go about, stepping out of the relationship. I don't know, but they're not really given a chance to the person who they're with, not unless they know this person is very prudish or this person is not really open-minded about doing certain things.
Right.
then they really are kind of caught between a rock and a hard place.
But that's how you can find out. I mean, if I tell you, look, I have to have a toy, it doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means that
makes you happy.
It makes me very happy. And there are things that batteries can do that a human being just can't do.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well.
And if I know my body,
right.
And I know that no matter, well, I might luck out and it just be amazing. But if I know my body and I know I need that, then
I think with some men, I think you just have to. I think we had this topic we kind of delved into something like this the other night. It's how you talk to a person,
right? It is,
because again, you want to be sensitive to, when it comes to our sexuality or our lack of, or performance. You want to be sensitive to that. You shouldn't jump. You should think before you talk, and you should caution your words accordingly. So that way, they don't get so turned off and they don't get so disappointed or heartbroken. You have to be really sensitive on how you do it, even if it may be whack. I mean, I wouldn't suggest that you obviously talk about it in that moment or after that immediate moment.
Right.
I think you talk about it, after that session has come and gone, and you talk about it in maybe over dinner or maybe as you're, doing some cuffing in the living room, on one of these nice little chilly fall nights, and, she's over there watching TV or maybe you'll just listen to the music, cuddle up, and then you're like, yo, babe, you know what? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It was whack.
But don't say that.
Okay, well, this is the thing, though. I don't believe in letting the elephant stay in the room. Like, he's big, he doesn't fit, the apartment's small, he smells. Let's just get rid of the elephant, please. Like, if he's in the room, like, I don't want him in the room. Like, if there's an issue, we should be able to talk before we insert anything. Oh, my God. Am I insane, people?
No, I think you're right.
Like, you open your mouth before you use your mouth. And you talk.
Oh, you mean you don't text?
No, I'm not texting what I like for you to do on my body. Like, I want you in front of me, up close and present and personal. Like, we're going to discuss certain things before, because that's part of foreplay.
A lot of people don't. I don't know if a lot of people discuss what happens before. I think they just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. And then if
guess
it goes,
what? You get that one go around, and if it doesn't go well, because the first time is always a bit awkward. It can be a bit awkward. It can be, okay, we're learning, but this feels good, and or if you have that chemistry, it's great. But at some point, you want to talk about it, or maybe even talking during sex. Like that's great too.
Yep, talking dirty.
Yeah, that's great.
Did you see that? Did you see her facial expression on that? Oh, wow.
That's great. Like, you have to get in my mind. Sex is in my mind.
Do women enjoy talking dirty?
Yes, we do.
Well, there's another young lady. Our assistant is in
Sierra, come on. This was Sierra's topic.
Oh,
so,
and
she picked
She avoided the question.
That was
but
so
her
smooth.
facial expression was like, hell yeah.
That was so smooth. No, but I just think people do need to communicate more before they just jump on in and then.
How many times, and be honest with me, how many times have you actually communicated before you jumped in?
Not many.
Exactly.
Know,
so you know what? All this educational,
but a couple of times
collegiate approach to the situation.
No, but there have been a few times where I had to explain.
A few times, compared to how old you are right now, doesn't even equate to the process.
What?
Exactly.
No, wait. What?
That means, in blatant terms, you have said it very few times, as opposed to you doing it. You've talked about it only a few times. You've only talked about it.
I've had to instruct.
Only a few times. Otherwise, you kind of go with the flow because when you meet person A, and you go into it's going to be an intimate moment. You know it's going to be an intimate moment. Y'all know way before we know as men.
Okay.
It's going to be an intimate moment.
Okay.
You're not going to sit down and say,
I like this. I like that.
Let's have a conversation.
No.
Let's talk about it.
No, but
how are we going to do this?
No, but you should.
He ain't doing that.
No, but you're gonna. You know that you're gonna Okay, what I mean by conversation is you're attracted to each other. So you're not going to play a blind eye and just it happens when it happens. You talk about it. Like, okay, are you coming over? Yeah, I'm coming over. Okay. What do you want me to wear? Do you want me to... There's like something...
But you're right. All right, fine. You want me to wear something? Oh, better, yeah. The surprise is even better. When you don't know, and she surprises you.
Phone sex. Phone sex. Text sex. Some sort of erotic energy before you have the physical moment to know that you're both comfortable with it. Even because this is the thing, if you meet somebody,
that happens way early on before you even coming over, right? That's happening. He met you at the lounge. Some people
don't even have that. Some people don't have that. They just, even people who are dating, they just hook up and then they just start kissing and it just happens. Like there's no build up to see if you're even
because some people don't know about it. Some people just haven't been taught it. Some people don't know how to romancing. I think romancing and just going into it are two different worlds.
True.
Just like you're saying, you said is foreplay and chivalry a lost art form or something?
I guess it's dead. Are they dead?
It's dead because people don't practice it. People don't know how to do it. People don't know about pouring the wax on you.
You like a lot of wax. You
like a lot of fire and a lot.
You start a lot of fires, huh? You start a lot of fires. You make a lot of mess. What kind of candles do you use? Because you're not messing up my sheets. How many?
You like those? You like those candles?
I like the way this smells, but if you're pouring it and it gets on my damn sheets,
that's not a candle you pour on a person. That's not a soy candle.
Are you laughing at me? Oh, so soy washes out.
I don't know. But I know soy because let's be clear with this. A soy candle is an oil-based candle,
right?
So oil is oil.
Okay, well, yeah, I know there are some soy candles
just
that
use
you can
some old
pour
sheets.
And you can massage. And,
right, exactly.
Yeah,
use some old sheets. Well, mine wants to
Are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself?
No, I'm not saying anything. But I'm just saying you want to use some old sheets.
Oh, is she?
Who?
Oh, hello. I know she has her cocktail. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, no. But no, you really want to use, not the good sheets. You don't want to mess up the good sheets. Don't put the satin sheets. Don't put those hot, the weather's changing right now, so you put it on the flannel sheets.
You are not doing anything on satin sheets. Let me find out. I can't. Nobody does anything on satin. They're too all over the place. It's just like.
I know, and then you're on the mattress. You start with the satin sheet, and then there's no more, and then there's no more. As a matter of fact, when you wake up in the morning, you're wondering why you're so cold because there's no covers on you.
Well,
that's why.
You know what though? They won't get that messed up because all you fellas out there faking it, there's no mess. I don't have to clean up nothing. Well,
hold on. First of all, if we're faking it, this after you're fake, because the ladies and fellas, for the two fellas that are watching, I know Rob is watching, maybe a couple other fellas watching. We know the ladies fake. They've been faking for a long time. That's why they get the Oscars.
I can tell you exactly why we fake. Seriously. Like, you waiting? Okay. Well, women fake because the startup isn't there. Like,
what?
I'm going to say this. Like, sex is here. It's mental for us.
Right.
Unless it's just a heavy sexual chemistry and we feel that and we don't need to be in love with you to climax. There's more prep work that's needed. And I don't mean.
Can you define this?
Well, I mean, just like you said, like romance.
Oh, okay.
Romance, touch, concern, like touch me before anything else. Tease me.
Bite her.
Wow, really? Because we want to be bitten, right? Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Oh,
the doctor agrees.
As Bob pokes his head up like a meerkat. Okay. What? So we're biting now. Okay.
Oh, don't make it seem like you don't know about that. Please.
I do, but I don't like being bitten.
No. Okay. So you're the biter.
It's not a bit. Okay. Well, you know what? Some people don't know the threshold of pain. So.
And then some people do.
Right. So we just need that. We need to know we are the only things you desire.
Well,
I mean,
if we're in that moment, obviously you
not necessarily. This dude is watching TV. Like,
I don't understand that, but obviously that's a relationship that's been going on for quite some time.
Oh, I don't. I mean,
and you know what?
That doesn't matter.
I don't
gotta
recommend
spice it up, make it work.
I don't recommend. I mean, the TV can be on, but
you don't believe in the TV in the bedroom?
Well, I'm about to put my TV in the bedroom, but trust me, it will not interfere.
It won't be on. Okay.
When it comes to the most intimate, exotic, wonderful moment of lovemaking, it will not interfere because it probably won't be on. If anything, I'm a music guy.
Okay.
I like the music, prefer the TV. Not unless you're waking up in the morning, the TV is on, and then that early morning love is TV's on. But guess who's not watching the TV if we're into it? Like I said, I'm really into that woman.
Well, then that's good. Being attentive, paying attention.
You should be.
Just being considerate. Like all those things are so sexy.
I hope so.
So if you're not doing those things, if we're just like a tool and we're obligated to please you and
see, that's not what it's supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be that, but unfortunately a lot of women and men, I'm not gonna, isolate anyone, but a lot of women and a lot of men feel obligated. When you feel obligated and you're about to have sexual intercourse with someone, look at our faces. Wait. That's horrible. That's really horrible.
Yeah.
On so many levels, even if it's a hookup. Like you're better off getting wasted and having drunk fun sex.
Wow.
You are.
Wow.
Because at least you don't remember the mistake.
That's,
if you're going into it and it's a mistake, you remember you're consciously making a mistake. It's no good.
Vito might remember this. There's a company based in Minnesota that is in the process of putting female pregnancy tests, I guess, in clubs. In clubs.
Makes me
because
afraid.
I guess of the consumption of liquor and what happens when a person drinks too much. Because a lot of times people have sex and they're under the influence and they really don't know what they're doing. I've never been.
How is a pregnancy test going to help anything?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea at all. But there is definitely a company in Minnesota that is in the process of putting 100 of these machines in nightclubs throughout Minnesota and see how it goes.
Minnesota.
There was a time when there was condoms in the bathroom.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
That makes
I don't know how many condoms
sense.
they sold though at that time. And this was something I had heard about because I was in clubbing when the condoms were in the bathroom at that stage of the game. So I don't know how effective it was. Do you?
No.
Oh.
I never had my fantasy of having sex in a club.
I didn't say. Well, look, you heard about the couple in New York that had sex in the stall at the new Yankee Stadium for 3 innings. Wow. 3 innings, top and bottom, and people
they weren't faking it.
Was it Ciara? No, it wasn't Ciara. But people had gotten it on YouTube and the whole nine.
Wow.
And they obviously was consuming alcohol, and they didn't care. They didn't care that people were recording them with their phones. They may have taken it off the line by now, but yeah. So if you don't know your limit, then that becomes a problem.
Yeah. Wow. Well, this was a good one. Men faking it. Men, you shouldn't have to fake it.
Ladies, you shouldn't. You should stop faking it.
Yeah. Oh. We should stop. You act like it's a disease. Like it's like an infection that
let's just put it like this. I've spoken to so many women that have faked it over the years. It seems like it's a whole coalition. It seems like it's almost it's a lot of women that fake orgasms like unthinkable. Like they just do
there are other
it.
things that are being faked, and those things should stop also. Before you even go to have sex, people are faking. Like I think all of it needs to just cease and desist. It's just
faking what?
Intention.
Oh, well,
everything.
But
like,
that's just early on. I mean, early. It's so hard to say that and to support what you're saying when you're just starting a relationship because it's still new. You're still trying to find out if this person is going to be somebody who you're going to want to get to know beyond that moment.
Disclosure. It's my new word.
Oh, here we go. Indy is back in school, and now, she's coming up with these collegiate perspectives or these intellectual, high perspectives. You should be
happy. You should be so happy.
So, no, I am. I'm very happy.
But it's true. I mean, if we're dating, I come to the table with being present and open and sexually assertive and comfortable. Mm-hmm. That will let you know that you can also. And if you don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable, at least you know where I stand. I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
It's not that I'm not faking that. That's something that you're going to get from me. That's before intercourse, people.
Before intercourse.
And I'm sure if you watch enough reality of loves, then you know that I am comfortable with my sexuality.
She seems to be.
Yeah.
Look, speaking of which, I got to shout out Douce Cognac. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's show. We really do appreciate it in a great way. Douce is a great cognac, and you should try it. That's all I can say. I love cognac, and that's a great thing. Also, big shout out to Dr. Elisa English.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Doctor.
Oh, my goodness.
Very much appreciate it. Love her. I know Dr. Bob Lee, he knows everybody.
He knows everybody. He should.
Yeah, I know. So, Dr. Bob Lee.
Wait a minute. Notice that he's doing his Hollywood thing right now. What's going on with that?
He has his shades on. He has his shades
Why
on.
is that? What?
Because I left my reading glasses downstairs in the
I
car.
love it.
Sure.
I love
these are reading glasses, but they're shades.
Nice.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
Good for you,
So
Callie.
hands
Hollywood.
you something, and it's real small print. You can still read it.
Wow, that's hot.
Okay.
These are summer stage glasses.
Oh.
Okay.
You guys were up in Harlem, and for those of you in the Northeast who were up in Harlem, yeah, you probably saw the doctor host many of those summer stage concerts all throughout the summer. Look, let me throw out the email just in case you'd like to hit us up, give us any suggested topics that we need to talk about. It's realityoflovelive@gmail.com. realityoflovelive@gmail.com.
Please.
And also we have a page on Facebook.
Yes, we do.
Called
Reality of Love.
Very good, Indy. You're going to get the blue star today.
You know what? I don't get a gold one?
No. All right, I'll give you the gold one.
Oh.
You're definitely not getting the platinum one. But look, that's going to do it for us tonight. That's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, every Thursday night at 11 p.m., we engage into these offline conversations, off air, I should say, but online conversations. Please tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's make it a big conversation. And, of course, you are more than welcome to call in. The number to call in for next week, 212-545-1075. 212-545-1075. Thank you for joining me inside of the Quiet Storm, and thank you for making it number one. I appreciate that. And those of you who watch and listen around the country all the time, appreciate that love in a great, great way. Miss Indy Smith.
Yes, sir.
Always an honor and a pleasure to be with you.
I'm happy. I'm sitting here. I'm home. I'm chilling. I'm great.
This
I'm here
right
to serve.
Is the producer, Global Vito.
Vito!
Listen, did you announce about the feedback?
No.
You send an email feedback for the show? Did you do that?
No. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely do that also.
Yes, please. Send your feedback to LennyGreenTQS@gmail.com. All right? Thank you.
Look. Wait. I love it. That's it.
That's the Vito
That's the boss.
Russell Simmons.
He really is the boss.
Good night.
Yeah.
Next week, y'all. See you then. Thanks, Sierra, for everything.